Welcome back, people. Welcome back. This is epic. Basically, all of this episode or part will be all about this, building this out, building the storage solution, adding different bits and bobs. Things change dramatically. Even now, when you get to the end of the video, I'm going to change a few other things as well. It's tweaking it. It was such a vast open space. How do you make it look cool, feel cool? I like the wood textures. So I thought make it into like a more traditional like wood storage, but with all that blue or turquoise colour type of thing. I'm thinking, what we need to do is make it look cool and good. How can we do that? I could have built like a central staircase, but I thought, well, I'll build a staircase that goes up like this. I kind of like the idea of having a big staircase like this. Well, I have enough space for storage. I think I've got enough space for storage. Don't worry about that. And I could even have some more, maybe. I could definitely extend. You'll see it in a minute anyway. I'm going to build a podium to a tree, one tree. Thinking, is that necessary? If I want some serious wood, I can just get on a boat, go across to where my main camp is, do some serious wood chopping over there. It grows fast. I can just stock up with all the wood I want from just over the way there in that small dwelling, and then come back. Happy days. This is just one tree. Do I want to keep the podium or not? I don't know. I definitely want to get rid of the bamboo podium. Isn't doing very well. It's not growing as fast as I thought it would. But you'll see that in a minute anyway. I'm definitely getting rid of that one. Just thought, add a bit of, that I like it, people. At this stage, I'm feeling, a bit nice. I think, I like this. This is working for me. Then we'll have storage under here. Yeah, working a treat this. And then I thought, what can I do here then about this place? Well, what I could do is build a little, lean-to, like a little cubby hole under the stairs. And then I thought to myself, maybe I could sleep in here. So up in that attic area, what I said, you know what I mean? When I first started doing that monument, thinking maybe this would be better under here. But I might build two. I might build this if I want to go sleep. Instead of me going all the way to the top of the building to go sleep, I can just make a little bed area in there, which I do, and I can kip in there. Or if I'm at the top there doing stuff, and it's faster for me just to nip up the stairs and have a kip, then I might nip up the stairs and have a kip. I can either go upstairs or downstairs to do it. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm building the wraparound storage level with this, and I tell you what, when I thought, is it going to look good? Is it going to feel? Because having it to look good, is one thing. But what's it like to use? What's it like to maneuver yourself around it and start doing the things that you wanted to do within it, which is like storage and building things out? What does it feel like? And it feels good. So if it feels good and I think it looks good, then we want to win it. Took a bit of doing, but at the end of the day, it looks fantastic. All the wood that I got to dry out all the sponge, thinking I'd have lots, it would go on, drying out sponge to drain the monument water. I didn't need that much wood, but that wood has come in handy, as you can see. That wood has come in handy. Those jungle planks have come in very handy. And just finish the thing off. Job done. Hey, I like it. I like it very much. Got to do my bees aren't sorted yet. I'm waiting for I do get the bees up and running. I managed to get one box, relocate one box in there, thinking here we go, bee population going. I think 4 bee nests in here it will be enough. For some unknown reason though, when I go to do the honeycomb take on it, I only get 1 or 2 honeycomb, not the full 3. I'm thinking that the third one must shoot off outside somewhere or something. It just disappears. The third one doesn't. I don't get the third one. Thinking, what's going on here? So I think what I might do with these bees is stick it just to honey. Get bottles of honey, and I convert the bottles of honey to blocks of honey. Happy days. So that's it. I don't need a honeycomb. Honeycomb, yeah, if I was going to build something out of honeycomb block, then yeah, you're going to need a honeycomb block, and you need to shave it with the shears to get honeycomb. But actually, I'm growing it. I'm actually growing bees. I'm rearing bees or keeping bees for the honey. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It's pure honey now. That's it now. All 4 are working. I don't know how they're working because I've only had 3 bees in each nest. I haven't boosted them, and they've actually self-populated the other 2 nests. I was standing there for ages with flowers in my hand, waiting to get 2 of them to breed, but I didn't need to. They fill all nests. Happy days. So here we go, people. Storage. Let's get it in there. I mean, yeah, I went with the flow of things. I wanted that to be a certain amount of distance away from the edge of the staircase. And when I get to the end, I'm thinking, okay, I could have gone up full distance. Oh, dear. But I could take that off 1 more, but that means then destroying every single box I've just put down. I thought, no, I'm happy with that. I'll have 3 single boxes this side. Job done. 3 single boxes, and then they won't have nothing on them, no item frame, but they'll be like treasure boxes. But then I changed my mind again after that, and I give every box all my treasure, top treasure like gold, iron, copper, blah blah blah. They get their individual box. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what to do with those 3. Maybe I might put miscellaneous items in there, or items that, like TNT and bits and bobs, because I'm not going to have a chest full of TNT. But then again, I did say in the treasure hunt or the buried treasure video last time, in the last video, I might do a TNT special. Why not? I could do. I might do a TNT special next. But I'm going to need lots of gunpowder and lots of thingy. But my spawner isn't the best. It sort of works and sort of doesn't. I'm going to need a lot more shells as well. I mean, it's 9 shells and 1 conduit in it. And 1 heart of the sea. 1 heart of the sea and 9 shells to make 1 conduit powered cubey thing. Thinking, 9? Do you know how many I had, people? I think I had 7. So I had to do a lot of fishing, a lot of waiting around me. I built that spawner. Oh, I built a spawner, people. I've spoilt it for you. Oh, good. I had to build a spawner, and the idea behind it is, in most of my spawners, I sort of build it so they have up to 1 strike kill. But I don't want a 1 strike kill. Not if I want them drowned. So I've gone up standard, build a spawn box. I've gone 7 blocks out and then built around that. So the water fills the inner tube. So that means then when the zombies fall to the bottom, they're still zombies for that short period of time, and then they turn to drowned. And hopefully the drowned have these shells in their hands. And I got 7 or 8 after 2 hours of doing this spawner and waiting around for it to do stuff. Either way, people, I've got enough shells together after a lot of hours and hours and hours worth to build 2 conduits. You're going to see that in the end anyway. So yeah, things have changed. Looking cool now, people. It will do in a minute. When I start banging these things on. Look at this. It just feels nice to put on. And then later, when you see the finished product, wow! I've never used so many item frames. And then you don't get to see this because there's no point me showing you this. It's pretty obvious. This is a bit. This again. I tweak this. I tweak it. I thought I could live with that. And then when I think about it, I'm thinking I can't put it there either. Well, that just looks naff, doesn't it? It just looks naff. I'm thinking, no. I changed that in front of you now. Yeah, so when you don't get to see all this, but I go back and forth to main camp, or where my first dwell in the spawn base, and use me skulker boxes and me ender chest to drag all the resources from that side over to this side. Wow. It's an eye-opener how much stuff you actually get together. It looks like you've got a lot in the main base. But when you've got storage of this size, you think, bloody hell, I've got nothing. It's empty. It's almost empty. I mean, some of the boxes have got 1 or 2 items in. Some of the boxes have got it almost full. That looks better, doesn't it, people? There we go. Now I'm happy. See? That looks better. It just does. Now I build a central thing, so any overflow from these barrels will go into these barrels. Happy days. So if you need one of these items that I stick in any one of these item frames in the barrel below, if that's empty, then the overflow will have one. That's the idea. Job done. So the left side will be at the top overflow and the right side will be the bottom overflow. Happy days. It's as you're going as you go through things and decide things, this will do, and then this will look good, and this will look good, and then you stand back and you go, do you know what? No, it looks crap. No. And even watching this a bit later, and I had to re-watch to make sure the transitions were correct between each section, and if they flowed nice, and which pieces I wanted to leave out. So I left out a lot, and the thing that I left out was the boring journey between main camp and here to get all the stuff. I thought, I'm not going to put all that in. So basically, you're going to see it jump from being something to the end, and it'll be like the big reveal at the end. I thought, should I film myself building the conduits? Well, you've already seen me build a conduit, so what's the point? But either way, I'm going to build. I've got 2 conduits up. Our intention is when I've got some more shells together, build some more because I'm now in the business of collecting prismine shards. Wow, these guardians, I've never seen so many guardians around it because I'm in it for a long period of time. They must spawn in, continually spawn in because I'm inside the monument. I don't know what it is, but if you go and visit an ocean monument in, say, your world, go and visit one, you'll probably see 3 to 4 outside, if maximum, outside of the monument itself, of these like little tiny guardians things. Wow, people, this place, when I went out there was about 6 to 8 these guardians, and with these conduits now, they're getting, if they swim too close to the conduit, they get hurt and they die. And what do they drop? The prismine shards and something else. I can now make those lights that I want to make and put them everywhere on the outside. I've got to do the coral yet. I've got to decorate around the base itself on the outside in the ocean itself. So I've got to do coral. There's so much work to do to make this place the way that I want to look it. And even, like I said, just about to say, I might even tweak a few of these changes. I'm liking the lights, people. It's making it look, there's a little bit OTT with the eye, the eye level to me says I've gone a bit OTT with the lights, but again I might change this. It looks like a stalk. I don't like that. Looking at that, I don't like that because I've got lights on the right, lights on the left. It's not gelling for me. It just isn't gelling. I don't like that. So I might change that and tweak it. There's lots of things I tweak and change, which is a good thing. Because if you don't like something, get rid of it. Well, get rid of it, just change it round a bit. A bit like these, in a minute, you're going to see where I put those berries, they get gone, right? They get gone, and I replace them with the cactus. And I put the berries in a more modest amount, because that's basic. You don't need lots of berries, do you? Not really. So here's my dwelling under the stairs. Yeah, I did say I was going to build a dwelling and my main bedroom will be upstairs. It is going to be upstairs, but as soon as I come in, instead of going all the way down the stairs to get to my bed, I'll have a little bedroom area there where I might put my prized possessions and maps and all kinds of stuff in that room. So it'd be like a podium or an emblem room on the walls. And yeah, that might be there. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking of doing up there. So I can look at all the things, all the maps I've done, etc. At the moment, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 5 maps to put up. That will do. I would like a map of the area too. So I might have to do a thingy, get a cartographer's table up and running and get a map and get that working so I can see what that looks like. And they did say on a YouTube video that don't do too many big maps because those maps, if you hold these maps in your hand, they've got to update. The moment you put these big maps together, it causes lag in your gameplay. I'm thinking, does it? Okay. So if they say it causes lag, anything that causes lag, like redstone stuff, yeah, too much redstone in one particular area could cause the screen to lag. I'm thinking, okay. So most of my stuff you see in here will be manual. I'll be collecting it in a manual sense. Do you know what I mean? So redstone, not necessary, but I might have something redstone. Got to have, haven't you? Got something redstone. Then little boxes with the candles on it, they are overflow basically. Oh yeah, I'm putting the candles on now. Somewhere, I put candles on that in a minute. I'm jumping the gun there. I'm building this podium to the tree, and I'm wondering myself, which block do we use to make the podium? I'm thinking, yeah, I like this. And then a bit later, when I realise you're cutting one tree down, you've got to wait for that tree to drop down and then replant it, bone meal it, go again. Whereas if you're outside and you've got this massive forest going at something, while you're waiting for that tree to disintegrate type of thing and drop all its loot, like all the saplings and apples and whatever, you could be chopping down another tree. And while you're waiting for those 2 trees to disintegrate and drop their saplings, you could be chopping another tree. I can't do that here. So I'm thinking, is the tree podium a good idea? Yes and no. Yes and no. At the moment, I'm going to go on more, I'm leaning towards the no. So I might get rid of the tree podium. I don't know what I'm going to put in the middle of it. I might build one big massive machine that smokes, smelts and cooks. Do you know what I mean? So it does all these things and it puts it into one box. I'm thinking about building a big mega machine that does everything in one go. I do need to build in somewhere here inside that monument. I need to build somewhere a regular lava source. That way then you aren't using your own wood and fuel to do it. It's all free. So I have got some cauldrons from the mansion, so why not? I'm going to build a regular lava source. That's going to get built somewhere. That's why I'm thinking about getting rid of the tree podium and the bamboo podium. And hey presto, that's where I might have a run of lava. Do you get me? In the middle of the thing, it doesn't matter. But it should work. I always have it like, I do like to put it against the wall somewhere. So I might put it some along that range anyway. I don't know where to put it yet. But regular lava source, that's going in. Again, narrating this, I can see there's things I want to change, but you can see that it's all coming together now. It's looking a bit nicer. I was doing so many tweaks and changes that, wow, it was brilliant to do. I spent hours and hours and hours doing it. When I started to really enjoy building the wood. I did like the tree podium, but looking at it now, if that was gone, what would replace it? How would it change? You can't put torches on half slabs. Bit of a letdown, isn't it? But you can put a brick. Come on now. So yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that aspect of it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it works. I think it looks good. Don't get me wrong. Does it work? Yeah. I think I chopped 7 or 8 trees down in the space of, say, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of work. But if I was out in my little makeshift forest that I've planted over at the simple dwelling there across the water, I would have cut down probably 3 or 4 mega jungle trees and say 6 or 7 normal trees. In other words, I would have perhaps tripled my wood collection inside the same amount of time I did cutting down 7 large dark oak. Thinking, so your time management and your amount per cut is limited basically to one tree at a time. Thinking that's why it's no good. It's not maximising your time frame, is it? Do you know what I mean? So that's got to go. That's got to go. But I'm liking this, people. I really am. This is looking good. My idea here is to then put like banners across all of that. See, it'll look good. There's lots and lots of things I'm going to do to it, like all the different types of banners you can create. Do I go one colour? Do I go and do different colours? I don't know. So at the moment we're going to go. I am going to get a loom going and start and do a. I might do a banner special and then put them everywhere. Do you know what I mean? I think I've got some banners from the mansion. They can go in, and I've seen banners from the end city. So I might have to go into the end city and try and get those banners, because it's the only place you're going to get those types of banners, I'm assuming. But they're free. They can go in. Lots to do, people. What am I doing here now? Oh, this is it, people. I'm going to show you my few changes. I'm also there's the first change. I built this lovely staircase behind it, little window in there, so at least you can see all the bits. I built this walkway. It's a work in progress, people. I put these like glowstone dust blocks on there to give it more grandeur. That is my potions podium. I've got my bees in now, people. Boom, there they are. Now we're in the bee business. The bee business. Tongue twister. Yeah, bit of tweak here, tweak there. I eventually got the bees to start working. I had to nip back. I didn't need to, but I thought maybe then bees died on the move. I don't know. They aren't coming out. I couldn't even hear them. So I went back and got another beehive and silk touched that one during rain season. So I got I've relocated 2 beehives from main camp. I'm in the potion business now. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's pretty cool. That I like it. Now let's get the old enchantment table in there. Let's face it, it's cost me nothing. It's look, really, really like it. I mean, I could have made this a bit more grandeur, maybe, but it did it feel good to use? It did, people. It did. It did everything I wanted it to, and it just works. So, and I would have, looking at it now, I possibly could have put that bookcase further back and then put 2 barrels there, but I've got this theory about separating the barrels so it looks different, do you know what I mean? So they aren't looking all the same. So I think that looks good. I'm happy. Them barrels, they disappear eventually. I can't hear the bees. Can't hear the bees. But basically, once I've got this to a standard of which I like, we then go on small adventures. Yeah. Let's face it, I went on a big adventure in the last video. Buried treasure. Wow. That was an experience, people. The buried treasure one. If you haven't done that recently, let's say you're experiencing the same problem as me. Same map, same map, same map. It didn't matter if I created a new world. I did it in creative. I could get the very first map in a brand new world and crack that chest. I then put all that away. You could say, look, I got the first treasure ship. I got my first map. I got the treasure map. I actually cracked that chest, got all the loot, and cracked the first treasure map chest. It's done. Cracked it. Done. Everyone's suggestion was to crack the chest. Only when you've found the first treasure map and its contents and cracked the chest do you find another map. So I did all that. Done. Dusted. Got my second map. Same bloody map. Thinking, that'll do. There must be like a loop or a flaw in the code where it just keeps on giving me the same map. Somebody out there has had this problem. And if you are experiencing that problem, do what I did, people. Go on Chunkbase, type in your codes, type in all your bits, your seed and your what platform you use, what version you're on, like Java or Bedrock 1.19, 18, whatever you're using. Go to apps, bury treasure, write down all the codes, and do what I did. Raid them. Raid them. So yeah, I'm getting me nether wart up and running now. Only a modest amount. I don't need a lot, people. I mean, back at main camp or spawn base camp, I've got, I think it's, yeah, I've got a nice big bed there to go out if I need to. That's my idea is to spend, I might go in, because I've actually raked it out of all its goodies. I've raked the main spawn base out of all its goodies. All the stuff I've got there that I seriously wanted to bring over here is now over here. I've now moved in, hence the title, Moving In Day. I have moved in. This is main camp. It is now. But I might spend a couple of days over there at spawn base that I've been creating, doing a bit of farming, do a bit of trading, get a bit of this done, might do a bit of mining, might do a bit of this, might do a bit of that, and then ship all the goodies back over here. Then once I've restocked on certain things that I need to restock on, I'll just stick around here full time. But then every now and then go do some more trading. So I'm questioning, do I want traders in here? But then I thought, do you know, I do want traders in here. I really do. If I stick traders here in that box and then build on top of that box, right? That conduit's in the way, isn't it? I'm thinking about an automatic iron farm, but do I need one? I don't think you do, people. I don't think you need an iron farm. Not really. It's just something that's cool to have, really, isn't it? I don't know. This here, I thought this, yeah, this is looking good. I've got cactuses now, you know what I mean? And I thought, what do I do now? I've got to build the something for these guys, the vines. Where do I put the vines? Thinking that they're going to go tall, long ear maybe. I don't know. That's going to look a bit cramped and look stupid. No, that's not going to work. What about over here? Yeah, I mean, that could work. Not there. No. It needs to be tall. Yeah, hang on. What about this place here? Yeah. And you know what? That's where they stay, people. I'm absolutely loving that bit. That's it. They're in to stay. They don't get shifted. They stay. Wow. I'm in the vine business now. What am I going to do with all these vines? Mainly turn into bone meal. So yeah, as soon as I can get my bone meal, my smelter and my cooking machine up and running, I call it the big boy, get that up and running, and then it'll be whatever you want to do, bone meal, smelting, cooking, whatever you want to do, it'll be there, all going into the same box. So it'll look brilliant. I think I built it before. I'm thinking I like that. It's better. So having 3 or 4 different auto smelters, auto things doing different things all at once. You have it all going into. You just build this one big thing, and it works. So yeah, like I say, I cut out a load of stuff of me going back to main camp and collecting and doing stuff. But it's as you're going along and you're designing things, thinking, have I used too much dark oak everywhere? I mean, I might change this dark oak things. I might change things in the sense of the different styles that you've got. I might do birch wood. I might use the. I haven't got much acacia. I mean, I'm going to have to go hell to the leather on trees soon. I just am, because my birch stock, I don't have any. I don't have any birch stock. I don't have any acacia. No acacia whatsoever. It's just I've got acacia saplings. Spruce, I've got no spruce. I've got none. Oak, I've got minimal oak. Minimal. Dark oak, I've got loads. But then even that I need more. Jungle wood, well, I used nearly a double chest worth of jungle planks. That's gone into building what you see now. Into fencing, sticks, wood, all kinds of stuff. So my jungle collection or stock of wood is gone. Wow. And I still want to build a little bit more. I might put a small extension on that. I don't know. The thing that stops me from building out that walkway is the tree. You see what I mean? That walkway there on the right could extend and we could have an upstairs bit where I could do more storage or more things. Thinking, the thing that's doing me is that one tree. Thinking, okay, I can tell you now, the tree is going. The tree's gone. The tree will be gone. And I'm building a big, massive level there. Because nothing needs to grow up there. Bamboo needs to go up. Okay, let's face it. Trees and the bamboo, they're going on the mainland. No need for them to. If I want farm some bamboo, are you kidding me? I can go back to main base, chop all that bamboo down, and end up with 3 double chests worth of all everything. So welcome into now getting all the farm animals in. That took ages, people, but instead of me filming me getting both sheep down, both pigs, I've got the chickens ready, chicken eggs, but then what? Already got 1 cow down, and this is how I got my livestock into the monument. And it works, people. Come with me, mate. I've got something for you. I'm going to show you your new home. Your new home. It's in here. I managed to nab him. He ain't getting anywhere. It was a long run, people. And I did say I was going to build a railway. And I will build a railway. And I think that mainly for the villagers. Because getting them down that corridor is going to be a bit of a pig. So I will have to build a railway there, I think. And then dump them in there. I was thinking about putting it straight from the village railway, straight through that like rock or hill, straight down in a straight line all the way into it. That way then I just send the villager on his path and off he goes. So yeah, I've moved the cactuses there, I've put my berry run along here, and now it's started to feel usable. It feels good to use, eh? That's the main goal here. If it didn't feel work, like this tree, I keep harping on and going on about the tree, looking at it. If that was gone, I could then build a second floor end of, and then I can have glowberries in any position I wanted on that second floor, right across the board. Thinking, yeah, I think I will do a second floor. I think it's going. So this is my first ever crop from these beds. And the idea is to start the cattle off. This is what I just did to get all the cattle in. Instead of me filming all of that, I showed you the one cow. Now you're going to see me feed my cattle for the first time. Pigs, sheep, chickens, wow, and cows. Get them up. I'm going to mainly use the leather for item frames for all the storage chests. And I would like to get some more books. I mean, I could do like an extra library session. I could build another full enchantment table up above. So if you did want to enchant, you ever could run downstairs, you can just do it there. Do you know what I mean? So there's lots of options and choices. And let's face it, diamonds cost out. So why not build 2 enchantment areas? One on ground level and one on the first level. Happy days. But we're now in the cow, sheep, pig and chicken business. Yeah. It takes a bit of doing, people. It does. The new day, or whenever you feel like doing a bit of this, do a bit of that. Do the chickens, do the sheep, do the pigs, do the cows, sort out the crops. Now what? But while I'm building this, yeah, in between building I do all that. Then I've got me bees to sort out now, because all 4 of them are now working. So I've got my bees to go and collect the honey, put them back in the storage. It's brilliant. It feels good to use. And that's what it's meant to do, isn't it? It's got to feel good. And this is it, people. The big reveal. As you can see, I've gone to L to the leather over here trees, and this is what sparked the idea about getting rid of that tree podium. It was a great idea. It sort of worked, but the feeling of using it outweighs the way that it would do if you just cut trees there. Oh well, that's gone later. I'll do that for the next video. There's me spawner, people. I built it onto the tube that goes into it, and it does work, but not very well. As you'll see, there's 2 conduits, people. Hey, yeah, 2 conduits that basically forms prismine shards for me. Oh, cheers, mate. They come from them guardians that get in there. Wow, I just sit here. Oh look, some more goodies. Yeah, I've got six prismine shards there. Look, I was just about getting prepped for this. They were on top of the water. I thought, I'll take them. It's free. This is what I wanted it, and this is from two conduits. Imagine if I had 10 around the edge of this ocean. Wow. I better get myself a double chest for prismine shards. And that's not a no mean feat either. Wow. Because I think you need 4 prismine shards on that left. And then you need, I think, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want 5 of the other things to the right, whatever they are. I can't remember what they were. Storage, people. Look at it. It's gorgeous. It just feels nice. I've moved in. Most of these boxes are full, mainly from main base. Yeah. So yeah, and then you can make one of those lights, can't you? So yeah, I'm going to make some of those lights when I start doing the coral, and I'm going to dress the outside up, make it so get rid of some of that blue, put some reds in and pinks and yellows and more green and all these different colours. It's going to look amazing on the outside. I haven't done that yet. I'm basically going to overtake it with coral, basically. Hopefully. Once I've built all the conduits. But to build all the conduits, I need those shells. So I'm way off doing that yet. I want to build all the conduits first, though. I definitely do. So yeah, conduits are up, people. I'm now farming. As I go down here, I've just seen a Prismian shard. Either way, people, this is the storage. It's all working a treat. Happy days. There's all my goodies from the sea. I just, once you've been using the storage system for that long, happy days. This, I think, will be a one big complete floor. Yes, that vine stuff, another storage area down there. Love it. It works for me. This is working for me too. A better solution. I think it's better. I'm happy, people. Really, really happy. And see, I've moved in, people. I have moved in. But I've been busy. I've been busy. Look at all the different things I've added. Wow, I was here for... I might have gone OTT. Here's a fishing hole. It's also an entrance if you want to. And then this goes... Here's my new mine that goes to -58. Yep, and I've been diamond hunting. I don't mess about, mate. I went OTT. I was in here for days, man. Hours and hours and hours of gameplay. Here's my spawner. But where the cocoa beans are with those pumpkins on top, something's telling me I don't like that bit now. I don't like that bit. It isn't gelling. It isn't. No, I don't like it. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know. But I think I might be moving that. Yeah, don't like that now. I could combine one side of like a straight bit. Right. got play the music. It's all there now, people. Yeah, I've got lots of choices and things to change. So in the next video, I think I might start the process of getting traders in. So I want to say thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.